as we talk about my top 5 favorite books to teach preschoolers content knowledge. Keep in mind we also have our Shine a Light series and our Lift the Flap series, which we'll get to shortly, that are geared towards those little ones to teach nonfiction. But I wanted to focus on 5 of my favorites that don't quite fit in those categories. So this is the first book about the orchestra. We've learned a lot about the orchestra since owning this book, the individual instruments, as well as the sounds that they make and the way that they sound collectively. For instance, this is the timpani drums, my little one's favorite. And the music it plays is pretty authentic and fun to listen to. So if you're looking for a musical book or looking to teach them more about music or their orchestra, check this one out. Double Trouble for Anna Hibiscus is a must-have for a kid that has an expecting mom. This little girl, she lives in Africa and she finds out that her mom is having a baby today. And she gets kind of sad. She feels left out, alone, angry at times. And it just grapples with the concepts of feeling jealous. Here she's asking her uncles to come play with her and to give her breakfast that they always make her. She says they always make me it, but this time they're doing something for the babies, of course. And she calls her baby brothers Double Trouble because she finds them to be just trouble in her life. Of course, through the book, she finds that there is room for everyone in their family to feel loved and to get attention. And she ends up getting comforted by her mom and dad and really coming to love the baby, which is a story we all know pretty well. So if you know someone that's expecting, Double Trouble for Anna Hibiscus is a good one for that older sibling as well. Another favorite in our house is the Little Ballerina dancing book. We just started ballet and she always asks me to be the teacher. And after seeing this book, I think I can do it. It gives you step-by-step directions for each move. There's a little rhyme from the ballet on this side, and it comes with a CD with beautiful classical music. Sometimes we listen to that music while we're doing this book, and sometimes we just listen to that music whenever we're dancing in general or having some resting time. I really love our beginner series. They come for our older kids, but also we've made a special edition for our younger kids. The Beginner's Readers are non-fiction books. They're only $4.99, which is a great value. This Baby Animals books really delves into the attributes of baby animals that they share and that are unique, giving the names of the baby animals, telling us about their physical characteristics, as well as some of the actions that they have that are unique. Delightful pictures that really give us a view into their lives as babies. Everybody loves baby animals. I love this book. So it's a hardback, very durable, and the kids love it. If you know a preschooler, you know that the universal fairy tales are very intriguing. So I think that is content knowledge that can be kept in their little library of learning. So we are a non-commercial company, so when we do have the historical tales, but they are not using commercial characters. So this is one of our favorites, Jack and the Beanstalk. The pictures have kind of a vintage, beautiful quality to them. And the stories are pretty true to the historical fairy tales. My kids jump around saying fee, fi, fo, fum. They love this book. We also have these picture books, which are only $9.99, and some other titles. Here's Cinderella and Snow White. So if you're looking for something other than the commercial fairy tales you find, you should check out these books. Also in our fairy tales, we have the Usborne collection of fairy tales. So only $13.99, and you can get Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Red Riding Hood, Three Little Pigs, Story of Rumpelstiltskin, and Goldilocks all in one. It's a dual reader, so as your kids get older, they read the top, you read the bottom, which is more complex. And the universal themes of loss and of spells and All of the things that you see in Grimm's fairy tales are in here. So I think it really builds that foundational knowledge in their repertoire of knowledge about books. So the princess stories I kind of throw into that same collection, even though it's really not fairy tales, but they're a brother and sister, prince and princess, who have these fantastical journeys of finding dragons and playing with magic a little bit. And it's not so much going to make you feel like you can't have your kid know what a princess is because they'll be too girly. This girl is being empowered. She is ripping it just like her brother, and she is going on these adventures. She's washing a pig. She's dressing up to play at the tournament. So I really love the way that it empowers little girls and shows them that they can do everything a little boy can do. Also a dual reader. Kids can read the top. Parents can read the bottom as they get older. One for you to check out is the big books. So I'll show you all the big books we have to offer. And I promise after you see the big book, you'll want to see more. It comes in bugs and animals and the body. And this big book is content really on steroids. This book has beautiful pictures, some nonfiction text, and the fold-out pages really help your kids interact, get excited about reading. You'll see more about our interactive nonfiction books in our Lift Flap series. So I really hope this one gets you excited. So you want to learn more about these big books, start typing into your search bar "big book of" and a bunch of them will pop up. So those are the books that I recommend to teach our preschoolers some content. And watch out next for some Shine a Light and some Lift the Flap series that you can add to your collection too.